all-time Premier League 11s. Now, I saw that Gabby Bonglahor, who was with us earlier on, actually put Salah in his team. And I'm going to throw a couple of stats at you. I'm going to ask this first to Jamie. Most goals scored in one season. This is a 38-game season, not the 42 like when the Premier League initially launched. It was held by Suarez. It's now held by Salah. Most Premier League goals as a winger was held by Cristiano Ronaldo during his first stint at Manchester United. It's now Salah. Most opening days scored in consecutively. It's Salah. Most player of the months in one season. It's Salah. Most teams scored against in one season. Salah. Most games scored in one season. Salah. Fewest minutes to reach 50 goals. Salah. Most goals in a season by an African player. Mo Salah. His name has to be in the conversation at least, Jamie. Part of the all-time 11 in Premier League history.
Of course he does. Of course he does. It's so hard to pick an 11. And I think when people get asked to pick a greatest 11, you almost go off sort of nostalgia. You go back to the years of Thierry Henry and Alan Shearer and, you know, Wayne Rooney. But this guy's doing it now. He's the modern day superstar of the Premier League and he's doing it week in, week out. Of course he's in the conversation. He's unbelievable what he does. It's so hard to pick. It's almost impossible to pick a greatest, 11. But I think if you ask when he leaves the Premier League or when he finishes in 5 years' time, whenever it is, everyone will be talking about Salah being in there.
Does he fit into yours, though, Jamie? That's what I want to know. Your personal take.
I would say yes. I'd have Ronaldo, I'd have Thierry Henry, and I'd have Salah.
Jose.
I cannot say Ronaldo. You have to recognize, and definitely that will be one of the best. For me, Suarez will be there if he has stayed for longer in the Premier League, but he didn't. So obviously Thierry Henry has to be there. Thierry Henry was, oh my God, what a player. And then Cristiano, not just what he's done in the Premier League, what he's done everywhere. So, and Salah will be up there, and for me, I will choose him, definitely. But like he said, people don't realize until people is actually finished and you have to remember him like, oh my God, this guy, how good he was, and because sometimes we don't live the moment and we don't enjoy this kind of place at the moment because, like we were talking before, he's being criticized it all the time, being selfish, being one season wonder, whatever, but every single year bring these numbers and like you just mentioned, Adam, breaking all these records, it has to be there. It has to be there. It's no doubt about that. It has numbers of a striker when he's a winger. It's incredible. Incredible.
Yeah. And how can you put in, say, Henry, but then not think about Shearer, who's the all-time top scorer within the Premier League?
There's too many, Adam.
It's almost impossible.
You can't pick 11.
Tell you what, let's just pick one defender, Jose Enrique. We'll put one midfielder, Jamie O'Hara, and the rest can all be attackers. I think that might just about solve the problem at hand.